Niagara Falls कहाँ है?
Nigeria pupu sein Ali.
¿Dónde están los Saltos Niagara?
Imagine arriving in a place where you don't speak the language, you don't know the area, and your home is over 24 hours away. Well, that's exactly what our international visitors go through arriving in Niagara Falls, USA. Put yourself in their shoes. How would you want to be treated? This is EXP Niagara's Welcoming the World, covering the unique needs and expectations of our international visitors. Here in Niagara Falls, USA, there is an overwhelming amount of people visiting from over 70 countries, and you might ask, where are they coming from? Aside from our Canadian neighbors, here are the top 5 countries they're visiting from: China, India, the United Kingdom, which includes England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, Germany, and Spanish-speaking countries. This is roughly 40% of our overall visitors, and they are very important to our federal, state, and local economy. On average, overseas visitors spend $4,500 per trip to the USA, where our fellow Americans traveling within the US spend only $600. They stay longer too, 17 and a half nights compared to 3.7 nights for Americans. While these numbers are impressive and impact Niagara Falls, USA, we know that working with our international visitors can be challenging. We asked some Niagara Falls, USA hospitality employees, just like you, what makes it challenging. And this is what we heard. Language barriers, not being able to effectively communicate with them, a disregard of personal space. They just don't care how close they get to you, and they might even bump into you and not apologize. No eye contact. They look down or away. Not tipping. Don't they get it? You work hard for your money. And personal hygiene. While these cultural differences can make you uncomfortable or irritated, you must understand that this is completely normal where they come from, and it is not meant to offend you. It's a lot to expect you to know how to respond to all of them in the right way. But it's absolutely reasonable to expect that as a citizen of the United States and a member of the Niagara Falls, USA hospitality community, we understand why and how to respond in the most respectful and dignified way. After all, it's just the right thing to do. Let's take a look at a situation that is how not to act with our international visitors.
Can I help you?
我怎么去瀑布？
I don't understand. How can I help you?
我怎么去 falls？
Down the street and to the right.
好。
Wow, there were some major communication and attitude issues happening there. And let's face it, when you're dealing with international visitors, you have to be prepared to overcome some natural barriers. Patience and empathy are most important in every situation. Let's watch how this could be handled in a better way.
Hi there.
我怎么去瀑布？
Are you looking for the falls?
对，
I'm going to circle the falls here for you. You'll go right out these doors, down the street, and to your left.
好，谢谢。
Enjoy your stay.
So here are some key takeaways. Speaking louder does not translate our language to theirs. They can hear you, they just cannot understand you. So remember, watch your volume and tone. Use positive body language. Although we don't understand each other's spoken language, we can understand each other's body language. It's 70% of communication, but a smile means the same thing in any language. Be patient, talk slowly and clearly. Check for understanding during your interaction by nodding for confirmation. Anticipate the need and have resources at your fingertips, just like dealing with any visitor. We've learned these tips from our earlier video. Bottom line, international visitors have unique needs. Be prepared to make a greater effort. Taking the time makes a big difference. They will notice and appreciate it. If you were in their shoes, isn't that what you would want? We've compiled a list of some helpful tips that can assist you in exceeding expectations. When using names, visitors from Asian countries prefer to be addressed with Mr. or Mrs., not by their first name, and appreciate a slight bow when being greeted, like this. Welcome to Niagara Falls, USA, Mr. Lee. Some things that we take for granted amaze our visitors, like open grassy areas, neighborhoods, and single-family homes. You might see them exploring our neighborhoods out of curiosity. They don't mean to trespass or offend you. You might notice a lot of picture taking. That's because some cultures measure the success of their vacation by the amount of pictures they take. That's a lot of selfies. Many international visitors have been taught some English and like the chance to practice it. So, let them. Pointing with your index finger can be considered offensive. Use an open palm instead when providing directions, like this. For Indian visitors and those who practice Hinduism, water is considered to be spiritually cleansing, which may be the reason they visit Niagara Falls. Most other cultures do not prefer to have ice in their beverages as Americans do. In fact, people from China actually prefer their beverages warm. You might want to make sure you have hot water and tea available to accommodate these visitors especially. Don't be surprised to receive a small gift from their country as a token of their appreciation, if you treat them well. International visitors expect the minimum level of hospitality when visiting the USA. So, it should be easy to exceed expectations, and that's the goal after all, isn't it? So, to recap today's lesson, put yourself in an international visitor's shoes. Practice patience, empathy, and appreciation that they traveled around the world to visit Niagara Falls, USA. It will take an extra effort to provide them with good hospitality, so anticipate their needs. A little help goes a long way. International visitors stay longer and spend more. This positively affects our economy. No matter what culture or language, there is one action that is recognized universally: the smile. This EXP course was designed to help you expand your customer service knowledge in order to continue exceeding expectations. Use these skills in order to create the best possible experience for our international visitors. One last thought. The next time you're working, take a look around you and consider something. Isn't it amazing that we get to welcome people from all over the world to our home, Niagara Falls, USA?